Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to start a new topic, but at the beginning we are going to remember the topic of the last class. Remember, the last class we worked in a listening activity that was called My Life as a Volunteer. So, can you tell me any rule of the school? That's right, students must wear uniforms. Okay, and can you tell me another rule? That's right, students mustn't speak English in class. Okay, because they are learning, so that is not a rule. As I said before, today we are going to review another topic, that is the present simple tense. And what is the objective for today? To explain the present simple through an explanation and examples. That's right. So tell me, do you remember when do you use present simple? And do you remember the structure? That's right. So today we are going to check that in order to solve your problems. So pay attention. Okay, pay attention here. Here we have positive and negative sentence, okay? Pay attention here. For example, I like cheese. In affirmative sentence. In negative, I don't like cheese. You like cheese or you don't like cheese. They like cheese or they don't like cheese. Okay? Here we have the third singular person pronouns, so pay attention. He likes cheese or he doesn't like cheese. She likes cheese. She doesn't like cheese. Okay, so pay attention here. In order to make positive and negative statements, you have to use in positive statements, in the verb you have to add an extra s, okay, if your subject is he, she, it. Okay, and in positive statements with those pronouns you only have to use the verb in the base form. Okay, so pay attention to the change. Ponga atención al cambio, ¿no es cierto? En los pronombres de tercera persona del singular usted tiene que poner una extra s en el verbo. En el resto de pronombres usted tiene que utilizar en afirmativas el verbo en su forma base. Okay, and pay attention to the negative statements. Okay, in negative statements we have to use an auxiliary. Do, in this case, don't or doesn't. Okay, vamos a utilizar un auxiliar para hacer las oraciones negativas. Okay, if you have those pronouns, you are going to use don't, and if you have those pronouns, you have to use doesn't. Okay, con estos pronombres vamos a utilizar don't. Y con estos pronombres vamos a utilizar doesn't. Okay, pay attention here. If you already use the auxiliar doesn't, you don't have to put the s to the verb. Cuando hacemos oraciones negativas ya utilizamos el auxiliar doesn't, por lo tanto ya no tenemos que poner la s en el verbo. Okay, like affirmative sentence, como las oraciones afirmativas. So pay attention to the change. Preste atención a los cambios. Okay, in affirmative you have to put an s to the verb. In negative, you have to use the auxiliary doesn't and the verb in the base form. Okay, he likes cheese or he doesn't like cheese. Pay attention to the question. Okay, that is the same. In negative and in questions, we have to use the auxiliary. Okay, that's the same. We are going to use do for I, you, we, and they, and we are going to use does for he, she, it. Okay, and the verb in the base form. For example, do you like cheese? Do they like cheese? Okay, with does. Does she like cheese? Or does he like cheese? Okay, so the only difference here is the auxiliary. Okay, according to the auxiliary, do or does, you have to use the subject. And how do you answer? ¿Cómo vamos a responder? Okay, for example, do you like cheese? Yes, I like. Sorry, yes, I do. Okay, because we are checking the short answers. Okay, solo estamos revisando las respuestas cortas. Okay, por lo tanto, do you like cheese? ¿Cómo respondo? Yes, I do. Recuerde, la respuesta usted tiene que responder con el auxiliar con el cual le preguntan. For example, does he like cheese? ¿Cómo respondo? Yes, he does. Okay. In negative form, do we like cheese? ¿Cómo respondo? No, we don't. Okay? Does she like cheese? No, she doesn't. Okay? Because that is negative. Okay? In affirmative, do or does. In negative, don't or doesn't. Okay? And pay attention, present simple usage. When do you use present simple? In the last slideshows, we review the structure. En las diapositivas anteriores revisamos la estructura. Right now we are going to review the use. Ahora vamos a revisar el uso. When do you use it? Okay, the first use is that you are going to use in order to speak about your habits. Vamos a utilizar para hablar de hábitos, okay? So we use to talk about things we do all of the time, okay? That is habits. Estos son los hábitos. For example, I get the service bus at 7 o'clock every morning, okay? That is an habit. Esto es un hábito. Yo tomo el bus a las 7 de la cada mañana, okay? That is an habit. Ali brushes his teeth before he goes to bed, okay? So that is another habit. I play football at break time, okay? That is my habit. My sister goes sailing at the weekend, okay? So remember, we are going to use in order to speak about the habits, okay? And remember the structure. You're going to use the subject, the verb in the base form, and the complement, okay? In this case, that is the same, the subject and the verb. You have to add es because my subject is third singular person, okay? Como mi sujeto es la tercera persona del singular, utilizo brushes, okay? Remember the structure. That is the same. I play football, okay? Subject, verb, and complement. My sister goes sailing, okay? That is the same. That is the subject, and the verb, that is the complement, okay? In this case, that is the same. My sister is third singular person. Esto también es tercera persona al singular. Okay, goes. For this reason, I use goes and not go. Okay, por esa razón utilizo goes. Because my sister is third singular person. Pay attention. The second use of the present simple is to speak about things that are always true. Okay, vamos a hablar de cosas que son reales. For example, the sky is blue. That is true. Okay, the earth goes around the sun. That is true. I am a student. Okay, or I am a teacher. That is true. Seb is on the Asian side of Istanbul. Okay, that is true. Tigers are big cats. School starts at 5 a.m. and finish at 3:30 p.m. Okay, so all that sentences are true, so I am using present simple. Okay, pay attention here. That is the same. The earth corresponds to the third singular person. For this reason, I am used goes. Okay, the earth goes around the sun. Okay, in these cases, pay attention. The red sentences, I am using the verb to be in simple form. The sky is blue. Okay, the sky is third singular person. El cielo, estoy hablando de una cosa. For this reason, I am using is. The sky is blue. In this case, I am using the subject I. Okay, so I am a student. In this case, tigers are plural, es plural, por lo tanto I am using are. Tigers are big cats. But remember, that is the verb to be for the third singular person. That is the verb to be am for the subject I, and that is the third singular, and that is the verb to be using are because the subject is plural, okay? Tigers. Remember, okay? You have to apply these rules. Usted tiene que aplicar estas reglas solo para las terceras personas del singular. For example, verbs ending in ch, s, sh, o, x, at, es. Si su verbo termina en estas letras, you have to add es. Usted tiene que añadir esto, ¿ok? For example, watch, watches, guess, guesses, finish, finishes, go, goes, fix, fixes, ¿ok? Verbs ending in a consonant. For example, B, C, D, F, G. Okay, si su verbo termina en una consonante, change Y to ES. Okay, for example, study, studies, carry, carries, fly, flies. Okay, so if your verb ends in a consonant, si su verbo termina en una consonante y en una Y, you have to change. Usted tiene que cambiar por eyes, okay? Study, studies. Carry, carries, okay? And the general rule is if your verb ends with consonant, como regla general, si el verbo termina en una consonante, you only have to add s. Solo añadimos la s, nada más. That is the rule. So remember, that rules you have to apply to the verbs that the subject is third singular person. Estas reglas solo vamos a aplicar en aquellas oraciones en la cual el sujeto sea tercera persona. Por lo tanto, el verbo le tengo que añadir estas terminaciones. ¿Ok? And pay attention here. Find the mistakes. Okay? We are going to do that activity in order to understand better. Okay? So pay attention here. Do he like basketball? Tell me, what is the mistake? ¿Cuál es el error en esta oración? That's right. The mistake is the auxiliary. Because you have the subject he. Como tenemos el sujeto he, ¿qué tenemos que utilizar? Correct. Does he like basketball? I likes eating pizza. What is the mistake? That's right. Remember, you have to use the S. Usted va a utilizar la S only for the third singular person. Solo para las terceras personas. The correct sentence. I like eating pizza. She do her homework on the service bus. What is the mistake? Tell me. Okay, pay attention here. Here you have the subject she. So you have to use an auxiliary, okay? Pay attention. In this case, she doesn't her homework on the service bus. That is correct? No, okay? She does her homework on the service bus. Okay, remember you have to add es to the verb. She does her homework. The film finished at 8. Okay, so what is the mistake here? ¿Cuál es el error aquí? That's right. Here we have our subject, that is third singular person. But the error is here. El error está aquí. Remember, when the verb finish with sh, you have to add es. Tenemos que añadir es. The film finishes, okay, at 8. My friends goes on holiday next weekend. What is the error here? That's right. Here you have my friends. That belongs to the subject they. My friends pertenece al sujeto they, okay? Por lo tanto, we don't have to use goes, okay? In this case, we only have to use my friends go on holiday next week, okay? And what is your homework? You have to find the mistakes in that sentences, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sentences, okay? So that is your homework. I am going to put the instructions to the platform, okay? So thank you, students. That is all for today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.